Hello viewers and welcome to this video lecture series. So in the last lecture we have learned about the return types and calling of functions and all that stuff. So now in this video lecture we are going to discuss call by value, call by reference and call by pointer. Okay, so let's take a very simple example taking a one variable. So let's declare a function. Hmm, I'm taking a void. Mm, my function name is v. I'm changing the just name just to make you familiar that you can use a different name for a function. Here, let's give one argument, formal argument x. Here, let's declare one variable m. Here, m is equal to 100. Now, I'm calling a function v and passing the m in a v. So far, everything is clear, and here I'm going to print cout x. So I hope you can predict the output. I just simply declare one variable and pass to the function as an input. So here that m is copied to the x, and now x is going to be print on the screen. So now 100 is on my screen. So this concept is known as call by value. So in a call by value, I'm passing the value of this variable m that is going to copy in this x variable, and that's going to print it on the screen. So now remember, if you are working on C language, there is only two concepts, call by value and call by reference. But here in a C++, we are having a three terminology: call by value, call by pointer, and call by reference. Now let's do the second thing, that is call by pointer. So in call by pointer, okay, we have to learn about the pointer basics. So I'm going to remove this thing for a while so that we can learn the pointer first. So here int m is my pointer. I'm giving some value 100 to it. So here I'm going to declare integer t. So t is a normal variable as a m. So here m is a variable. It's like a box which stores some value. In our case, the m is storing an integer value. So here it's a normal variable, but I want to store the address. Let's suppose address of m. So I have to declare a p. So here you can say a pointer is like some storage for addresses. So here I'm going to store the address. Okay, so how to find the address of m? So look here, p. Okay, I'm segregating this thing. It's just simple variable m. I'm assigning a m a value, that is 100. Okay, here to p I'm going to assign a address. Address of what? Address of m. P equals to, if I'm going to write P equals to M, let's see what our compiler is saying. It says that invalid conversion from int to the int star. So you can't give any integer value to the variable which is capable of storing the addresses. So if here is an address and a P is capable of storing the address, so you should give a address to it. So how to have an address? So here I'm going to put ampersand. So here ampersand is the operator which is going to locate the address of m. So here I'm instructing the compiler that fetch the address of m and assigned to the p. So here p is acting as a pointer variable. So pointer is a variable whose value is the address of some other variable. So pointer, its value is this, which is the address of m. Okay, so now let's see out p. So now p is having the address of m. So let's see what is the address of m. So your address are in a hexadecimal. That's why it start with OX, 0x. This is the exact address. So this is the way to store the address of some variable. Okay. So now, what if I'm going to write cout m. So now both, okay, let me segregate with the and. So now both are going to give me a different thing. So p by default, the p is a pointer, it's storing the address, it's going to give me the address, whereas m, it's going to give me the value, because these are the default nature of both of the variables. So you can see the first line I'm having an address, in the second line I'm having a value. So now I can have a same task with the counterpart of both of the variable. I'm just copying the code and paste it exactly. But here p, I'm going to put star, and here I'm going to put ampersand. Now you can see this statement is familiar. Fine. So here I am locating the address of m. So here I'm instructing the compiler to print the address of m. So here again it's going to give you the address. And here this is known as dereference operator. Here is address operator, here is a dereference operator. So it's going to give me a value. Look, I'm changing the default nature with these two things. P is having an address, but if I'm going to qualify it with the star, it will going to give me the value. Okay, that would be more clear. I'm going to put star P will give me this thing, and whereas what is this ampersand m going to give me that one. So now let's execute our program and see what we will have. Okay, now you can observe okay, here these two statements are corresponding to the cout of line number 15 and 16, address and a value, that is a default nature. So here you can see that star p, it's give me the value, and whereas ampersand m is giving me the address. Okay, so here m is just a storage space, whereas this is a pointer which is going to point to the that storage space. That's simple. Okay, in next lecture video we are going to cover with call by value and call by reference in detail. Keep tuned and subscribe my channel for the latest update and videos.